How about that? Can you hear me and can you see me? No volume. Okay. Now can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me and see me. I just can't see me on my computer. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with technology? Okay, you can see me. Okay, that's just so weird because I can't see me on the computer screen. So it's like, yikes. All right, let's start this show off the right way. This is TxStampin Sharon, and we are doing a Mystery Monday stamping. I am live at 4 p.m. Central on Monday, April the 11th. And I will be giving clues to help you solve the mystery, which is making a card. Everyone who is on my newsletter list received the first clue, which is all the supplies that they needed on Sunday at 3 p.m. in their email. I do post it on my business Facebook page, but the best way to get that first clue is in the email. If you have trouble and you didn't get my email, please contact me on my blog or my Stampin' Up! Website and let me know that you did not get the email, and we will do some troubleshooting. So, okay, I see quite of my stamping friends on here in the live, in the chat. Thank you. I decided it was time for some lighter weight fabrics. The weather has been lovely here in Central Texas, so I started shifting my closet around, getting rid of sweaters and finding shirts that I haven't worn in a while. So there you go. Okay, it is really bugging me that I can't see me, but if you can, that's great. That's all that matters. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch over to the other camera. Let's see if we can see that one. Can y'all see the clue? This is so weird that I cannot see my screen. Okay, so let me know if you can see the clue. You can see my hand so that we can talk about it. Yes, you can see it. Thank you, Mary. All right, so this is the first clue that I emailed out to everyone yesterday. I want y'all to know that we have a way of double checking the clues. You know how sometimes let's do this. Sometimes I might have measured wrong or did a typo. So our friend, Renee Parise, a big shout out to her, for the past month or so, she has been getting the clue ahead of time and double checking me. Isn't that wonderful? Wash my hands. Do I need to wash my hands? She has been double checking me. So she is making the card ahead of time. And I really appreciate it because it's made things so much smoother and we don't have anybody cutting their paper wrong. So there you go. So yes, big shout out to Renee when you see her. She's usually on Thursday nights with us. All right, we're going to get started. Clue number 2. I want you to score the colored cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches at 2 3/4 and 8 1/4 on the long side of the cardstock. Use a bone folder to give a good crease on those score lines. So I do have props today. So this is what we're doing. We are scoring so that we have this type of card. Okay. Oh, what color is that? Orchid Opulence. It matches my nails. This is a new in color, and I just love it. Okay, let me flip this over. When you're done with clue number 2, type done 2. Orchid Oasis. I said opulence, didn't I? That was an old color. This is what Stampin' Up! Does to me. And Orchid Opulence was a total different color than Orchid Oasis. So nowhere near the same color. Okay, so Mary Yates is just watching today. Jan says she is done with 2 and she is making 2 cards. That's awesome. Your blouse reminds me of the new colors. It does, doesn't it? We've got Parakeet Party. We've got Orchid Oasis. And we have Starry Sky. Yeah, it does. I didn't even realize that. That's funny. Hello, Madeline from Savannah, New York. Hello, Floyd. Hello, Michelle. Hi, Arlene. I got all thrown off. I didn't get to say hello to my mystery stampers who've joined me live because of my computer screen. I don't know why. I can't see myself, but that doesn't matter. I don't need to see me. As long as y'all can see me and hear me, that's all that matters. Jane says she is using the Cup of Tea bundle. Very nice choice. That's perfect. Sandra says her pre-order comes tomorrow. Okay, I think you guys are done with clue number 2. Let's get clue number 3 out. I want you to adhere the designer series paper that measures 2.5 by 4 inches to both front panels of the card front with adhesive. So what that is, you've got several pieces of designer series paper. We've got this one and this one. Okay, so we're adding those to the front of the card with adhesive. Kate says her pre-order is coming Wednesday. Yay! We Stampin' Up! Demonstrators love the fact that you can pre-order and get your stuff before the catalog launches. We love that. That is one of our favorite reasons for being a demonstrator. Our second favorite reason is we get 20% off that order and all other orders that we get. And we just love that. We love saving money. We love buying stuff early. You know, it's like that FOMO thing. You know, you don't have that fear of missing out. So it's like, I'm going to sign up as a demonstrator so I get all the things. Let's see. The Bling Bling Crafter. Sharon, I've been lurking for many, many months. How does your nail guy match your nails so beautifully? I don't know. He's a wizard. I did tell him that I took in, okay, so we talked about the new in colors. So there's Parakeet Party and there's Orchid Oasis. And I told him I wanted him to start matching my nails to the new in colors. So sometimes I'll take cardstock in, you know? Yeah. There's Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, and Sweet Sorbet. So on my Thursday night live, I said, wouldn't it be fun if I did all 5 fingers, all the new colors? I might do it. Y'all never know. All right. When you are done with clue number 3, type done 3. Mary says she didn't get to play. You didn't get to play today because why, Mary? Are you at work? All right. Let's see. Oh, I see, Mary. You said you got your pre-order on Friday, but you didn't get to play. Gotcha. All right. You guys are done with 3. These are pretty easy clues. Clue number 4. I want you to add the basic white that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 to the inside of the card with adhesive. So inside of card, please. When you are done with clue number 4, type done 4. Virginia says she has done clue number 3 2 times because she's also making 2 cards. Lavina, what were you just thinking? You were just thinking that like I should do 5 fingers? Wouldn't that be fun? I think I changed my mind on something. going to switch my paper because I want to put this card together. Might as well. Let's see what it looks like. This is the new In Color Designer Series paper pack. Okay, let's see how you guys are doing on 4. All about the nail colors. Yeah. Did not receive, oh, Paula says, did not receive email supplies needed for mystery stamping. Paula, go to my blog, www.TxStampin.com, and do the contact me button up in the top right corner. Send me your email and let me do some research to see what's going on. Okay. All right. I think you guys are done. Bling Bling Crafter. I'm from Arkansas, and you're the most beautiful woman demonstrator I've ever seen. Always put together and everything in place. Aw, thank you. That is so sweet of you. That is very kind. Thank you. Okay, how are we doing? Everybody's done with 4. My printer printed on 2 sides, and I'm like, you know, I don't know if I like that. I don't know why it started doing that. It's like every other time I go to print, it does that. Clue number 5, I want you to add the 2 pieces of Designer Series paper that measure 1.5 by 4 3/4 to the 2 pieces of colored cardstock that measures 1 3/4 by 5. So who else has the cup of tea Designer Series paper? So we're adding our Designer Series paper to our cardstock. Don't do anything else with it yet until I tell you. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to put mine together. This paper is so fun. I started playing with it, and I was looking at tea bags, like how can I be inspired? And none of my tea bags matched the paper. So I didn't like that idea. I don't know. I'll figure something else out. I like to match. Who was it? Bling Bling Crafter said that I'm all matchy and I'm put together. I want my projects to be put together too. When you're done with clue number 5, type done 5. It says I'm supposed to get mine on Tuesday, says Iona. Barbie says, you are tempting me again with those colors and DSP. Aw, gee, Barbie, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh, gosh. Do you love this fun fold? It is a fun fold, isn't it? So I decided to switch my base to Starry Sky and go ahead and put this card together up to this point where you guys are. All right, we have about 197 on with us, so I see quite a few dones. Let me see just a few more. Add this inside. I love fun folds too. I think they are just so fun. Okay. No, I'm not. No, I'm not what, Lynn? I'm off on another subject. What did I do? Okay. So, clue number 6. Place the 2 pieces of Designer Series paper and colored cardstock on top of the front of your card to see how to line them up. You want them to be spaced equally from the top, the bottom, the sides, and each other. So that's why I did the prop today, because I thought, is that too confusing? Even though Renee says no, she figured it out. Fixing my crease here. So we're going to place these here, okay? And we want them spaced evenly from the top, the sides, the bottom, and each other. That's what that means. That's what all that word means. Kay Strum says she loves the new In Colors, ordered my Creative 8 t-shirt and bone folder today. Hope everyone signs up for the retreat. I hope everyone signs up for the retreat too, because we have got a ton of fun things to share with y'all. We have got so much planned. And if you have not signed up for the retreat, it is going to be April the 29th and 30th. We're going to have 2 stamping presentations on Friday night, and then all day Saturday, we'll have another mystery stamping just like this. I put this on with 3 other friends. There's 4 of us that do it. Myself, Jackie Bolheis, Brandy Cox, and Connie Stewart. So we love doing these Creative 8 stamping retreats. And as you saw, you can order t-shirts to match. All right, I think we're done with this one. Let's move on to 7. Add adhesive to the left side of the top piece, right here, of the DSP colored cardstock and attach to the left panel of your card front. Sharon is tempting us with the new In Colors. Do y'all want to see? Do y'all want to see? I just happen to have, okay, you have to see this paper. This is the new In Color Designer Series paper and all the patterns. Look how pretty. Never have I seen Designer Series papers go so well together. Now, this is the 6-pack or 6x6 pack of the In Colors. And I love how they gave us such a variation of the patterns in all of the 5 colors. So pretty, so fun. What do y'all think? Pretty, huh? I think I do match. So I had these fanned out because I've been playing over here off to the side. Okay. This is so pretty. This right here is so pretty. All right, how are we doing on 7? Debbie says, won't be making cards anytime soon, so just watching today. And that's what a lot of mystery stampers like to do, is just watch. I forgot to tell y'all that if you get off on a clue, which I've got props today, so I think everybody's staying pretty much with me. I always tell you to go rogue. I tell you not to stress during mystery stamping. And I will have these clues on my blog if you want to make this kind of card again. It's a great way to remember this. I'm calling it a crossover fun fold. It's a great way to remember this card by printing off the clues. All right, so where are we at? I want to add adhesive to the left side of my card. And we're going to do this. Clue number 8. Add adhesive to the right side of the bottom DSP and colored cardstock and attach to the right panel of your card front. There we go. I usually don't put cards together with y'all, but I just had to today because this paper is so pretty. Hello, Cheryl Thompson. Glad you could join us. When you are done with clue number 8, type done 8. If you're watching the replay, you do not need to type the words done. Simply stop and start the video and make a card. I can take that off now. It's so weird that I can't see my screen, so I realized that I hadn't turned my blog side off. Barbara says, whoops, need to learn how to pay attention. Well, yeah, today especially because I gave you so many props, Barbara. Oh, how fun. The weather here has been in the 80s here in Texas, but yesterday it was so windy. It was like 20 miles an hour winds, and you just felt like you were going to get blown away when we went outside. I was like, oh goodness, this is terrible. Deborah says she is done with 8 and she loves it already. Yay. I thought you said to glue both to the left side. Oh no. to the right side. One's on the right, one's on the left. See how that does? If you did do that, just leave it like it is. But if you do it this way, it's a crossover fold. Well, hello, Minerva. First time here from Texas. What part of Texas? I'm in Kyle, Texas. Lavina says we have gale warnings here. Yeah, we've had, what is it? Like fire advisory warnings because of the high winds. We've had high winds for 3 or 4 days. I don't think today it's as bad. A little cloudy. Betty Boone said, I decided I wasn't going to buy the 6x6 new in color paper. Then I saw the plaid. Yeah. Let me just show you the plaid. Too fun. Cheryl says, I can't wait to get my order on Wednesday. Yes, Brenda is reminding us to use hot air to remove it, but that if you don't have an adhesive remover, you won't be able to get the adhesive off. If you have an adhesive remover, you can fix your card and make it a crossover. Wyla says that she loves that teacup DSP and it is next on her wish list. Yeah, I had to get the whole set. I'm playing with it. Okay, y'all. You got to see this. Hi, Rita, also from Texas. Where in Texas are you? Let's see. Did Minerva tell me where? Minerva's in Galveston, Texas. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Use hot air to remove it and put it on the other side. Oh, yeah, if the DSP allows, you could flip it. Very good, Mary. Michelle says, part of my trip was through some of the fire zones of California. I have a friend who lives in Greenville, a town that was completely burned. It looks totally different in person. Ultra sad. I hate fires. I hate fires. I know, Vicki, the blue and the green colors are so pretty. I wish I would have reversed the paper. Well, you know what? Now that you've learned how to make this card, I know y'all are going to make it again, right? Hot air and cornstarch works to get that glue off. Okay. Lavina says, I wasn't going to get the tea party suite, but I think I might have to get it after all. You wait till you see my cards. You'll get it. Just go ahead and get it, Lavina. Just don't even hesitate. Clue number 9. I want you to stamp a small greeting on your basic white scrap layer and cut it out with your paper trimmer. We don't have much room on the front of this card. We can't have big things. Otherwise, our crossover won't open. Okay. So small words that would fit on one of these panels. Sandra says I need to reverse my paper too. Michelle is making 4 right now. You go, girl. 4 cards. Michelle is in Weatherford, Texas. Michelle, I was in Weatherford, Texas, September, October. I was just through there. Well, we're glad you guys are here. The teacup DSP is very pretty. Diane, I can show y'all that too. Hey, I'm not proud. So you've already seen that pattern. And we have some purple teacups. No, Orchid Oasis teacups. Oh, we have some lemons to go with our tea. Then we have a pretty greenery, more teacups. Love it. Love it. So when you look at these papers, think about cutting out the teacups with this paper. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? And then, of course, we have the back side. So fun. You're welcome. I mean, since it's here, I might as well show y'all, right? Starla says, I did the same thing. I glued both panels on the left side. We'll definitely make it over again doing it correctly. Even after I told y'all left and right, apparently Renee and I let you down. We didn't do something right. But you know what? It's okay. You still made a card. Except that I just came to a halt with the message part. Uh-oh. You don't have a small little greeting. Happy birthday. Thinking of you. Well, hello, Dolores from Lancaster, PA. I'm glad you caught us live. Always need a bright spot in my day. Thanks for the lift. You're welcome. All right. Michelle, did you find anything? I think my mom will like it. Yes, Vicki, I think she would. Okay, how are we doing? I don't see too many dones with 9. I'm scrolling. We need to stamp a greeting. There's a ton of them on special moments, but I'm not sure where it goes, so I can't figure out which one to choose. Michelle, it can only go on one of these 2 panels. Okay? And like Mary said, put it on later. If you're stressing out, remember, we don't stress in mystery stamping. If it's stressing you out about the greeting, hang on. Create a mat for your greeting layer with your colored cardstock scrap and paper trimmer. We have no room for punches and dies at this point, and adhere them together. Okay? So when you're done with clue number 10, type done 10. I like my little flashcards to help me remember the names of the colors. You know, it's hard to remember all these names. It's hard to remember the names of the cardstock and the designer series papers. I'm just going to have cheat sheets everywhere. That's what I'm going to do. MJ McCauley, first time I'm joining you, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I may have to get both sets of that paper. We're so glad you're here with us with mystery stamping, and we're happy that we showed you some paper that you might have to get. Y'all want to see the stamp set? I'm just saying, if you're going to get the paper, you might as well get the stamp set and the dies. Look how cute. So can you imagine cutting out some of that paper with the teacup dies and making it all look very fancy? Yeah, that's what I'm playing with. Card style is so cute, and she loves it. I'm so glad, Patricia. Yay. And MJ, if you're not on my newsletter list, you can sign up below the video. You'll get the first clue every Sunday to join us live on Monday. Stephanie Newberry says, you're killing me now. I need to order more paper. I just said no more paper until I use what I have yesterday. Never say never to that. You know they're going to come out with something pretty. I mean, I have more paper I can show you if you need me to tempt you with other papers, because I got a bunch over there. All right. I think we're done with that. We need to add our greeting layer card to the card front on one of the panels. I kind of already gave that clue away. Because it can't hang off because you can't open if you do that. So that is clue number 11. When you're done with 11, when you're done with 11, type done 11. Oh goodness, what a day. Lavina said, I could make a whole bunch of these in no time at all. Absolutely. And they're just so fun. And I know y'all want to make one like mine. I know I can't put the teacup on there, though. What am I going to do? Let's see something. Because my teacup, I don't know. Teacup's looking like it'll fit. Woohoo! Can y'all see that? Move this over. My teacup will fit on there. I got to play with that. Put my little teacup on there. Yep. Okay. Tamika says, can I put happy one layer and birthday on the bottom layer? Absolutely. What a great idea. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas, if anybody's doing Christmas cards. Thinking of you. You can certainly split that up. Jane says, done with 11. Put two teacups on, one on both panels. There you go. Michelle says, it's fun watching you play along. Yay! It gives me something to do. Is this helpful when I do this? Or do you just all love the mystery of it and you don't want me to do props? I know y'all love props. Y'all have already told me. Okay, you guys are done with 11. I'm seeing some dones. I love that idea, Tamika, about putting happy birthday. I think that's great. K-Strum says, I bet I win. I have collected and hoarded paper for over 30 years and I just keep buying. I bet. Because you just can't help yourself. It's so pretty. You know, I would never get rid of any of my designer series paper if I could still show it again. But, you know, since I do this is my job. I don't have any room to keep it all. Deborah says she loves it when I craft along. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Lavina likes the props. Props, yes. Okay. Michelle says, I love mystery stamping because it gets me up to dig into my designer series papers and start using them. Thanks for this. You're welcome. Guys, we need to use this stuff. We were attracted to it. We bought it. Now we need to cut it and use it. Okay. Leanne says it's helped her use her DSP. Sherry says she likes the surprise factor. Okay. Clue number 12. If you want to stamp a teacup, like Jane did, if you want to stamp and cut out an image for your card front, do that now and add to your card front with adhesives or dimensionals. Either one. Let's see. Minerva says the mystery stamping looks like a lot of fun and it makes you think. Minerva, you hit it right on the head. I tell you a list of stuff to have, and then you get to be creative. This is normally I don't have props like this. I might have if it's a fun fold, and that's why I did today. But you have all these pieces on your craft table, and you're gonna use your creativity to figure out what to do with those using my zany clues. Yeah. Anne says she donated a lot of paper crafting products to a local church group last year. Very nice. Very nice. Starla says, I know, I love the paper. I almost want to just wallpaper my whole house in DSP. And who was it who said that they liked the pattern, I guess the teacups, for a quilt? Those of you who follow along, watch me coming up with an idea that I have that's going to kind of look like a quilt with that designer series paper. It's going to be in a couple weeks, but I don't want to tempt y'all too much because you can't buy the stuff right now. Mary Yates says, I love all the different ways that you show us how to use different things. I'm so glad. I donated, let's see. I know I love the paper. When can we order the new colors and paper? May 3rd. So we got a couple of weeks. So I'm just teasing you right now. I don't usually like to do that, but this paper is so pretty. I had to. So May 3rd, if you're one of my customers, you were sent an email if you wanted a hard copy of the new catalog. If you're new to my channel, you don't have a demonstrator and you want a catalog, you can contact me on my blog, www.TxStampin.com. And let me just show you. I can't show you what's inside, but I can show you the outside. There is the new catalog, and it starts May 4th. Doesn't have the date there, but it's May 4th. I do have a catalog request button over on my blog. And all links are always below my videos that you can find things. Okay, I think we're done. And I think it's really funny. I have to finish decorating that card. So let me show you my 2 cards. I didn't even get them out. That's too funny. I chose to use things that you could buy right now if you want to. So here you go. Here's 1 card, and I actually have 2. And on this one, look what I did. I embossed cardstock instead of putting designer series paper. Minerva, yes, my mystery clues can be printed. They are on my blog. They will be loaded at 5 p.m. So we have about 30 minutes or 20 minutes, I mean. And they will be on today's blog post. So this one, I did use designer series paper and I switched. I put adhesive on the right on the top one and adhesive on the left on the bottom one. So you can do it either way. It doesn't matter. But to have that crossover effect, okay? And don't ask me why I didn't use the honeycomb embossing folder. I have no idea. Because I love the straps and splatters embossing folder so much because it's perfect size. I guess I just grabbed that instead. But that would have been fun, had I thought of that, to use the honeycomb. So I did die cut the bee and add it. But as you can see, the designer series paper does all the work. You don't even have to add any die cuts at all. So, okay, y'all, we did it. All done, all done. Oh, Antoinette, the yard man interrupted you. You're going to have to watch the replay. You can always watch the replay. If you're new to mystery stamping, I do have a Mystery Stampers playlist. You can just watch one after another after another. I'm so glad that y'all enjoyed it. Now, last thing, I do have a Facebook group that anybody can join. And you can go over there to TxStampin Sharon Mystery Monday Stampers Facebook group. Such a long word. And post your card. We all want to ooh and ah and see what you did. After you take a good picture, post your picture, put that card in the mail to somebody. Brighten their day. I just got a handmade card in the mail today, and I love getting handmade cards. So, all right, guys, I'll be back on Thursday at 7 o'clock Central. I'm just seeing you guys love this fun fold. Patricia says, just caught the end. We'll watch the replay. Love my top. Thank you. If you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and then ring that little bell. You'll be notified every time I go live here on YouTube. So, all right, guys, happy stamping, y'all.